For years, all the Filipino stars were renowned as the best kickers in the world simply because they didn't play jump shots. Now a lot of them have started playing jump shots with a playing cue, with the jump cue. We're going to find out right here. No, he's kicking at this off 2 cushions.
Uh-oh.
Foul shot, ball in hand.
The mistake arrives for Ortmann. And Efren with the long, lonely walk back to the chair. That was just how good the safety was.
Well, ball in hand and a good spread of balls around the table. That lead is about to be reduced a little bit more.
You can only wonder, had he not missed that 1 ball in the opening rack, allowed Reyes to slot 4 on his side of the score sheet, what would the score be? Because Oliver just doesn't look like missing.
Not been phased at all, has he? And again, as you said, Jim, mental toughness definitely one of the key elements in his game.
And never in question with him, Nick. I've seen Oliver play as much as anybody in Mosconi Cups and in top European events. And I'll tell you what, this guy comes to play every time that cue comes out of its case. The biggest thing any pool player can strive for is not to beat themselves. And the man at the table epitomizes that. That's a little short of ideal position. You'd really expect him to still get this and clear up, but it's a little tougher than it could have been. And playing that 8 into a little bit of a blind pocket. And by that I mean he's looking away from the pocket.
Dead on the money. Look at that position.
The stride of a very confident player. And a player that is now only 1 rack adrift in this match. 4-3, Efren Reyes still leads, but Oliver Ortmann is on the comeback trail. He'll be breaking in rack number 8. And we've already seen how well he is breaking. This one promised to be a photo finish, and it is living up to all expectations from these 2 former world champions.
We said, Jim, when Reyes was 4-0 up, we said, you know, don't leave now. There's no question that Ortmann will come back if he gets 1 chance, and momentum is now entirely with him.
Well, Reyes may well be able to weather the storm simply because of the 4-0 lead that he built up.
Thank you, rack 8.
But Oliver Ortmann is back in this match, rest assured.
Back on, that cue ball's dead center, and I think, oh no, there may be a little problem there. He's got a couple of problems, I think. Yes, you know it from that reaction. A, he's got the 9 ball a bit near the cue ball, and B, that pink 4 has made itself a little bit unwelcome.
Well, Oliver upset because he knows he nailed that break. And that 4 ball was the only ball that could come and haunt him.
Well, look at where the cue ball is. I mean, you'd take that every time, wouldn't you?
Again, that's all you strive for. So he may be going at this. That's what he's looking at. The reason being the 3 is in the same area of the table. If he gets it off that cushion, he's going to land on the 3. And that's why Oliver is even considering kicking at this, because the push out is the option. And Oliver obviously feels like he's regained the initiative in this match, and he's unwilling to relinquish it, not without a shout.
He does have the option of a push out here off the break, but I think he'd be a bit unwilling to take that one in this situation.
When you get a ball that finishes close to a pocket, Nick, it really limits the areas that you can push into. And like I say, the fact that the 3 is right there, well, it may be a gamble worth taking.
Oh, beautifully played.
You got to tip your hat. Takes a lot of guts to play a shot like that. I don't think there's any pool player that has ever opposed Oliver Ortmann that would accuse him of being a coward. Thin cut on the 3. Just wants to take the cue ball back out to the middle of the table.
And if that thing puts its brakes on, and it just about did, then the hard work is done.
And what an opening shot from Ortmann. He's been coming in under the radar in this event. Very few people have been talking about the machine, but I'll tell you what, if he takes Reyes out of the equation, he'll open a few eyes.
Yeah, that'll set the alarm bells going off. And while you're on that subject, Jim, as Reyes looks on and wonders when he's going to get back, Torsten Homan, nobody's really talked about him, and I think the expectation was, well, people so rarely defend their title, he can't get it back. Well, he's played pretty well so far as well.
Well, Nick, you're exactly right. That's the only reason they haven't said anything about Torsten, is simply because he's the holder. And it's that tough to defend this title. But you have to have been there to know what it takes to get back to the top of the mountain again. And both of these players have been there. Chalk in hand. And he's a little straighter than he would have liked, and that cue ball finished a little closer to that cushion. So again, positional options are a little limited here for Oliver. He may elect just to roll this in and play that 7 up to one of the top corner pockets. Just depends how he feels and whether he's got the angle to get on top of it. Oh yeah, he had plenty of angle. Had to miss the 8. Well, he might have wished he would have taken my advice. Kept it simple.
Yes, the end of this rack is not coming as easy as he would like. He's missed the 8, but he's left himself a real tricky one now.
What a recovery there.
Just tremendous touch, Jim, wasn't there? Absolutely perfect.
This has to be psychologically damaging as well to Reyes, because just when he thinks he may get a chance, he has to slump back into his chair.
Very impressive. These racks are going in 4s. Reyes took the first 4. Then one little slip let Ortmann in, and look at what's happened. We're level at 4 apiece in this race to 9.
Reyes and Ortmann, 4 apiece. At the moment, Reyes was leading, but Ortmann has battled back big style. 4 tables, by the way, going on out and about. We'll keep you updated with all the scores. Imran Majid